Hello, and welcome to Striker again, and we have my fellow striker Njugush. Njugush, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling furious, like this Fury.
We have our first supporter for the show.
Yes.
What is Fury about, by the way?
Fury is a homemade chili.
Yeah.
Really nice, and it's you can get it in two phases. There is a hot and spicy, which is like this one, the one I'm holding. Very, very hot and very nice. There's also another one which is mild.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
So for more information, I think you can go on the graphics down here. You'll get more details on how to get it.
Yes. Or on our when we post the video, of course, we have the links down there.
Yes.
All right. But then again, the weekend, my friend, the Premier League.
You want to shake my hand? We'll sanitize later.
That was a good game that Arsenal played. Man, I as a Chelsea fan, I wanted you guys to, I don't know, I wanted you guys to lose that game.
Yes, that's what you told me.
I was watching it with a group of Arsenal fans. Like there was Deems, there was Derek, there was Njuguna and Oduor, there was the entire house. Was an Arsenal fan base, and I wanted them to lose. I wanted Fulham to get something from that game. Unfortunately, Fulham were just too blunt in front of goal, and
they lost it actually in the first, let's say, 15 minutes. They had the game.
Yes,
they could do whatever they wanted.
Yeah, and I think they're not good enough for Premier League. I don't know whether did you. Well, you could say that Arsenal was very good. Aubameyang, as always, was very good, very clinical in front of goal.
We proved to you we have more than one striker.
Yes, now that you are Willian. Willian was fantastic, man.
People are saying that he's warmed up into Arsenal and he's gotten into it as if
but remember,
he was always there.
Arsenal has been the noisy neighbors. They know each other. And, he's somebody whose heart, I think, has been... He loves London. He enjoys London. He loves everything that happens in that great city. So I think the switch was and his experience. I think that's the good thing with the experienced players is that they can study a game and they just know how to slot into the game.
And this is something that we had not planned to talk about because we just wanted to talk about the results.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Arsenal and Chelsea because Willian is not the first player to come to Chelsea. We had David Luiz, who welcomed him with very open arms. Yeah. And then we have Peter Cech, who was for a very long time when he came, Arsene Wenger put him as the #1 goalkeeper.
I think
is there something? Is it the format of play between Chelsea and Arsenal that is similar, or what is going on?
I don't know if you look at the game that Chelsea played yesterday and what Timo Werner was doing. I mean, him being set off by aerial balls. You would find that, and remember when we were discussing about the Arsenal game with Wallace, who was on phone, he said that Arsenal likes burdening the left. So. The midfielders Chaka and Saka, they will have the ball.
Yes.
And Aubameyang will be on alert.
Yes. So
he starts running and they give him, and that's what Timo Werner was doing yesterday with the midfielders. That is Jorginho. That is the other midfielder was Ruben Loftus-Cheek was poor yesterday, but that's what they were doing. So I think and most of the teams are trying to have a certain kind of play, playing from the back. Brighton yesterday was playing from the back against Chelsea,
yes,
and they did it fantastically well. And
before I forget,
yes,
regarding the system of play. There are two videos that are roaming in the streets of social media that the same goal Aubameyang scored on Saturday is a similar goal that he scored in the 2019 season. I hope we can get it and just play it here. But you can see that the system of play is really the same.
Yeah.
Right from the back, the way they started. You can see the way that ball is coming, the way it's thrown to Aubameyang. Aubameyang does his thing. The goalkeeper decides to, open up, and there it goes.
What was the gameplay for Arsenal? How did they
had let me just get onto the match sheet for that day. And if we look at the lineups, we had of course
what was the formation?
They had 3-4-3 formation.
3-4?
3-4-3.
3-4-3.
3 defenders.
Yes.
4 midfielders.
Yes.
And 3 strikers.
And the other ones were supposed to come back. And,
and
who was falling back on the?
It was Aubameyang and Willan. Yes.
Who are falling back.
Yes.
And they were fantastic. If you
very good.
I like the way Willian was just playing the way he plays it. And that was the jealousy that I had throughout that game, and the anger.
Yeah, he was giving us more than what.
It was so painful to watch Willian play for you guys. It was really painful, and I wanted Willian to come out of that place without nothing. You remember the Mail.com was saying that they gave Kai Havertz. 4/10? Or was it 4/10? For his play. They were saying that Kai Havertz did not play as expected.
But it's the first game.
It's the first game. Yeah. But Willian played as beyond expectation. And the Arsenal guys kept taunting me and saying that I think he's really going to have a good time. And the kind of play that Arteta is doing is going to really favor him. He was putting him mostly on the right flank, and on the left flank there is Aubameyang. So what he would do is you remember the goal, the assist for Aubameyang.
Yes.
He got the ball on the line, cut inside, and then saw Aubameyang. And that's the good thing I love about Aubameyang, that the guy will always
creates the chances.
He creates the chances, and he makes scoring so easy. Yeah, so you said that Arsenal was going to win. They won. I did not know if Chelsea was going to win against Brighton, because I knew that yesterday.
Before we go there, we have to talk about someone else, and that is Gabriel.
Gabriel was fantastic.
Yes.
I mean, that was his header, right?
Yes, that was his header.
Oh, amazing. And
then even throughout the game, he had a very nice game.
Yeah. But I'm just wondering whether Arsenal was good throughout the 90 minutes. The first 15 minutes, the first 10 minutes, Fulham appeared to be very sharp.
Yes.
And
they had I think 1 or 2 chances.
Yes. Which they did not capitalize on.
Yes.
And then, of course, experienced teams like Arsenal will settle into the game very fast and then take control of the game. And the new boys, Gabriel was fantastic. Willian was fantastic. I mean, it was lovable to see. Even though I was not very.
You're not very happy, eh?
I was not. I think we should not have let Willian go. And. But sometimes some birds will fly from your palm. So
me, I have this theory, and probably one day it will come to pass.
Yeah,
there's something between Abramovich, and the chairman of Arsenal.
You think they communicate?
There's something they communicate.
But I think that's about rich people.
Or Arsene Wenger still has a foot in deciding who comes to Arsenal.
He basically they would ask him. They would ask for his advice. I think Arsene Wenger is somebody that, because that's what is happening with Ferguson. He's very much involved with the happenings at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
So I think most of the times they will rely on experience, on old age, to just to get their perspective and see what the other young guys might not be able to see. So that was beautiful.
Yes. Let's now move to your game.
Let's touch on Liverpool a little bit.
Okay.
Liverpool. Liverpool were losing against Leeds.
Yes, they were.
You know, and somebody was saying that there's a picture of the head striker at Leeds against Van Dijk, and there was a caption there saying that picture. It was goal.com, I think, or Odd Bible was saying that that picture you saw there is the best striker in the world against Van Dijk. You see, and this is what I keep telling Njuguna, is that at some point you can see that every team is strong in a way, and they are trying to play in a very similar fashion. Like, for example, you see Leeds was playing a lot like Ajax. Yeah, they play very lazily, but you can't take the ball away from them.
Yes,
you know, they play very lazy and they can't take a ball, and they had no pressure at all to defend against Liverpool, or to release their passes very fast, because small teams usually like passing very fast. They don't want to hold the ball and look at who is where, so that they can give the ball out. But Leeds did the exact opposite. They are a small team. Of course, we can't say they are small because they're champions of championship. But comparably to Liverpool, they were real underdogs.
You know, they actually controlled the first half in terms of possession, because they had a 52% ball possession against Liverpool.
In the second half or first half?
No, first half.
Yeah.
Against 48, and it was a really funny first half, because Liverpool had 22 shots.
On attempted. Yeah.
Against 6 from what is it called?
Leeds. Yeah.
And 6 were on target. Yeah. 3 were.
So they had 9 shots.
Yes. No. I'm saying sorry about that. They had 6 targets, shots on target.
Yeah.
And the total number of shots they had was 22 against 6.
Really?
Yes, against, in the first half.
Yeah, against 6 for Liverpool.
For Liverpool.
Yeah.
And out of it, 6 were on target, 3. 6 were on target for Liverpool and 3 for.
Yeah, but after watching, I know this the first weekend is not something to go with when it comes to the long stretch. They say that the Premier League is always a marathon and not a. And
it's always at peak during Christmas.
Yes. When you have to go to the cold areas of England and battle it out in the snow.
Yeah.
But what do you think that Chelsea? If you look at Chelsea, if you look at Liverpool, if you look at Arsenal, the last time you said that Arsenal might be in top 5. Do you still, after seeing their first play?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not confident. I can even push it to number 4.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think there's nothing that can prevent Arsenal from being number 4 and going there and competing with the big boys.
Yes.
I am very excited about the games that are coming, the big games that are coming. That is City and Man United, the 2 big shots that have not played.
Yeah.
So. What do you think? What was your assessment of Liverpool based on their first game? I thought it was very underwhelming.
I think like what you said against the Leeds game, Liverpool to many people look like they may not contend really much for the title, but I believe Klopp has something in the bag.
Yeah.
And I know with time he's going to, bring it out.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they are one team that you can write them off. I mean, they have the depth. They have one of the best coaches who thinks on toes. I mean, looking at this game, they knew it was not going to be easy, because even Leeds itself is a big team, as you have said.
Yeah.
They are no longer the small boys, as you call them. They are the winners of championship, and coming here they had to prove a point, which they came and they proved. And I can dare say this, they are the troublesome team. They will be the troublesome team for many teams in this, especially the so-called big boys.
I think so, but then again, talking about Liverpool, the likes of Liverpool, the likes of City, the likes of Chelsea, and the likes of Arsenal, I think what puts these teams apart from the small guys, beyond number 7, is that they have players that know how to score.
Yeah.
And I think that is how you look at Vardy. You know, every
I disagree with you there. I disagree with you there.
Let me put my point forward.
Okay.
The thing is, you will find very average teams. I always think that it is a very Leicester City is a very average team, but they have.
You knew where I was going.
But they have that one person, like Njuguna. Let's be honest. Last season, Arsenal was not where it's supposed to be.
Yes.
It was not a big team last season.
Yes.
But they had somebody who could score. You know, somebody who could get more than 15 goals.
Yes.
You see, and that is like Leicester, and that's Vardy for Leicester City.
Yes.
You see, so you have those people that really know how to score, and they can carry the whole team on their shoulders.
Yes.
You look at Vardy from Leicester. You look at your team, which is Arsenal, and what Aubameyang was able to do, and then you go to this big other guys, and then you have Martial, and then you have Rashford, and then you have Bruno Fernandes, who is very good, and then when you cross over to City, you have Sterling, you have Aguero, you have Gabriel Jesus. Those are people who know how to score.
Yes.
And then when you come to which other team? What is it? What is this other
Man
team?
City?
Man City, yes. You get all those other guys who know how to score. So that is when you have one person in the team that is very good at scoring, then at the end of the day you are just in a good place.
Yes.
But if you have people like Crystal Palace, who scores there?
I think to some extent I agree with you, but to some no, because look at Leicester.
Yeah.
Which was this that they took the title?
2016.
2016. Did anyone think that year that Leicester would take the title?
But you see, they had Mahrez, they had Vardy,
but
you know,
then you didn't know anything about Mahrez in 2016.
He was good. He was really, really, really good. I remember, my friend. How can I not forget?
Okay.
I remember what Mahrez did to Chelsea twice in the same box. The guy made a run into the box, stopped, and all our defenders just collapsed. And the guy just rolled his left foot on the ball, just waiting. And then he just lifted the ball over all our defenders into the top corner. He was so good. And he gave, I think he was the best assist maker.
Yes.
That season they took the league.
Yes.
And Vardy was on fire. I remember we met them and I was trembling because I knew these guys are going to slaughter us. And they did.
Yeah.
I think it was 3-0 or something. So Mahrez was there, Vardy was there, Kante in the midfield was there. So if a team that takes the league has to have one person or two people or three people
who can carry the team.
I was telling you about Liverpool that I forgot.
Yes.
They have Mohamed Salah.
Yes.
They have
Mane.
They have Mane.
Yes,
and then they have Firmino.
Yes.
These are three people who know how to score.
Even what's his name?
Alexander-Arnold.
Yes.
Or even Van Dijk.
And even our very own.
Who? Chamberlain?
No, not Chamberlain. The Kenyan. Keep forgetting.
Origi.
Yes, Origi.
Yeah, they know how to score.
Yeah. And that's what I'm telling you, Liverpool has the depth. So you cannot write Liverpool out. They are still contenders.
Yeah.
And with time now they'll be separated from the boys.
They're playing Chelsea.
Yeah.
Next, yes. On Saturday, I think.
Yes.
How do you think that's going to go?
Let's leave that to another episode, but
yes.
let's look at the other results before we get to the Monday clash.
Yes.
And Crystal Palace beat Southampton 1-0. That one I think we had it here and all of us got it right.
Yes.
And then we had West Ham taking on Newcastle. Another clash that was from rivals, old rivals, 2-0. That was a very good game. And then we had Leicester City beating West Bromwich Albion. That was 3-0. And Everton against Tottenham.
Oh, that was a nice game. James Rodriguez was there, dictating the game, my friend. And I just loved it.
I saw the face of Mourinho. He was such a disappointed man because they had not lost, I think, 56 games in a row at home. And this was the first time they were losing it.
Well. Mourinho will have to go back to himself. This league is tough, my friend.
So Jagero, what is your take? Do you think these teams, we are going to see some more interesting games this coming weekend?
Oh yes. I'm looking forward to our game against Chelsea against Liverpool, and I'm hoping that Thiago Silva can start. I'm hoping that ZH can come in. Chilwell, I believe he's still injured. I'm really looking forward to those games. So, who are you guys playing over the weekend?
I can't remember, but let me just look at quickly.
All right. So, West Ham.
West Ham.
Huh? West Ham on Saturday.
West Ham United.
Yeah.
We are playing West Ham United on Saturday.
All right.
Yes.
There is Leeds playing against the guy that was thwarted by Arsenal. That is Fulham. Man United is playing Crystal Palace. Everton is playing West Ham Albion, and then that is on Saturday.
Actually, I think it's one game that is the highlight.
Yeah.
Chelsea against Liverpool. These others are easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So thank you very much. Njuguna, do you want to wrap it up?
Yes. Remember to check out Fury.
Yeah.
The details are down on the lower thirds.
Yeah.
And of course, don't forget to like us.
Yes.
On Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and even YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to that.
Thank you very much, and see you next time. Thank you, Njugush.
Thank you.